It's very strange. Well, this is a baking competition. The British editors of Vogue have all been busy for my 90th birthday. Well, they should know all about style and perfection.
It looks terrible.
It failed, so I had to redo everything.
It's been the worst 12 hours of my life.
For me, they've got to look good, but they've got to taste even better. So we've certainly got a variety here. Now let's have a look at this one.
It's going to be a vanilla sponge cake.
The cake itself kind of takes inspiration from the fact that we're entering a new season. Spring is here, florals are all around us, everything is green.
Baby signals
Mary's unbridled joy and her youthfulness.
I wonder if that's supposed to be me. It's very pretty, it's bright green. These are sort of synthetic flowers, so I'll make sure I don't eat them. Let's see how the knife... Gosh, that couldn't be fresher. It's going in beautifully. So looking at that, it looks a perfect sponge. It's quite informal with these flowers, and they didn't have much time to make it, so to actually make flowers would have been difficult, but the actual cake looks very good. It's beautifully baked. Let's see. The icing has a little vanilla in, I think. Good sponge. That's a good all-round cake. Not too ambitious, they haven't had to make anything. Everything is bought, but the actual cake is really rather good. Let's move on.
So we are celebrating Mary Berry's birthday. This is what I'm after. Happy birthday, Mary. This is what we need.
Do you know, that looks remarkably familiar. It looks to me as though it could be Colin the caterpillar. And I think maybe this person had no time to do it, nipped into the shops and brought it. Shall I see? I will recognise it when I cut it. Look how hard it is. It's got to be able to travel, even though a caterpillar never moves far. Let's see. That is certainly a bought caterpillar cake. Is it a cake? It's a bake. But it's not really a cake. Does it relate to my 90th birthday? Not really.
I'm going to attempt to make some beignets. Okay, so we're back a few hours later. I'm not going to stand here and lie and say that this is the dough that went into the oven. It failed, so I had to redo everything. Ooh.
It isn't the sort of cake that you cut a piece, is it? You would give each one of these, whatever they are. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what, that was heavy. I'm not too sure. That almost looks as though it's been cooked in deep fat. I don't know what I'm expecting. Let's have a go. It's very strange. It's a bit like an oblong donut. The flavours that are standing out are really not noticeable of anything. It's just sort of bready.
I'll just make a perfect beignet. I think I did.
Dry as a bone, not very exciting, but at least whoever's made this has thought, I'll do something utterly different, and that's what they've achieved. On to a very classic looking walnut cake. Looks beautifully baked, nicely decorated with a little bit of style, and just as you would expect from an editor from Vogue, absolute precision. Those are placed exactly in the right position. Let's have a go. Now that's gone down just like butter. That looks, to me, without tasting, beautifully moist. It's got some chopped walnuts. This person knows what they're doing. The walnuts haven't all dropped to the bottom of the cake. It looks well proportioned. There's a nice big sludge of that icing in the middle as well as on top. And let's have a taste. I like the crunch of the walnut in there, just the right amount of icing. Tastes very good. It would be a perfect cake for a 90th birthday or any birthday cake. And now on to the next cake.
All ingredients measured out for...
the cake! The butter needs to be smooth.
And how's it looking now?
Bumpy.
Bumpy. All mixed up and in 3 cake pans ready to go into the oven. Just putting on the buttercream icing on top. Finishing touches. Finished.
The first thing that catches your eye is Happy Easter Mary. Don't mind that. I rather like Easter eggs, but it's quite jolly. It's pleasing to look at. It looks as though it's for a celebration. It's got these hundreds and thousands on the top. Children would love this cake as well. And after all, when you have a birthday, there are lots of people on my birthday sharing it. It's got, which is often referred to as a naked side to it. And there it is. It's a deep cake. It's got 3 layers of filling. You need 3 layers of filling when it's such a deep cake. Well, if you're very hungry and you've worked very hard in the office, I dare say you might eat a slice as big as this one. Now, this has had a very even bake. You can see at the bottom of each piece, I think it's been done in 3 lots. The whole thing looks evenly based. We haven't got one layer a little bit thicker than the other. Although it looks absolutely beautiful, it's a little on the dry side. As you can see, it's a little bit crumbly. The icing is good, and the whole visual side of it, you definitely know there's a celebration there. The flavour that comes through is just a sweet flavour. Well, here we have the only cake that says Happy Birthday on.
The icing is not the right consistency. It looks terrible. It looks awful. Oh my god.
I mean, it looks hideous, but...
Okay. I've got some chocolate lettering, and I'm going to write Happy Birthday with this.
I don't know quite why the reason of jumbling up the actual happy and the birthday. It was to make it a bit of a puzzle so I could work out whether all the letters were there. This looks as though it's a Victoria sandwich mixture, but let's see how it cuts. Also, I think there's a little bit of gold glitter here, so that this person obviously thinks this is a very important birthday in order to put a bit of gold on it. The knife's going down quite slowly into the cake because it's slightly been in the oven a little too long. You can see that by the front there, where it's turned out the top there has just caught in the oven.
That just does not look normal to me, whatever is going on there. It does not look cake-like.
Such an easy thing to do. Next time, bake it a little bit lower temperature. It's got a generous filling in the centre, which I like. It's a good sponge, but as I say, a little bit overbaked. Let's see how it tastes. It's got that little bit crispy filling, which is rather nice. And the sponge itself, a little on the dry side. And lastly, a chocolate cake. Everybody loves the chocolate cake.
It's only just occurred to me I probably should have cut that butter up. You can tell this is my first rodeo because this is taking ages.
The kitchen is a shit show. I don't know what I'm doing.
I have a sort of feeling that the person who made this cake had no time to ice it. It looks as though it's a sort of a good mixture from here. It looks a good chocolate cake, I can tell you. Look how the mixture is a little bit like a chocolate brownie cake. When you cut a chocolate brownie, it's sort of like that. It sticks to the knife, but it's certainly cooked. That looks a good chocolate cake. What a pity it's not iced, because it doesn't tell me it's happy birthday. But as you can see, like a brownie, the actual mixture stuck to the knife, which a brownie often does. And let's taste it. That is dark, rich, indulgence, perfect for a birthday cake. But what a sadness, we have no icing, no finish, no Vogue presentation with it. If that had had an ice, undoubtedly, it's the best flavoured cake, but it's not quite right for a 90th birthday. I've looked at all the British Vogue editors' cakes. I've tasted them all. We've had a great variety. I think it's jolly good of them to enter when you have a very busy job and you go home and make them in the evening. If I go home in the evening, it's a glass of wine and my supper, but they fitted in to make all these cakes. And they're all different. I have chosen the winner that I would like on my birthday. Hello?
Hello, hi.
Now, who am I talking to?
You're talking to Honey.
Honey. Now, honey, I hope I've got a surprise for you. I've had 7 cakes here, and you were the star amongst them all.
Oh, it's one of my favourite cakes to bake.
Well, congratulations. Rest on your laurels, and I know I will have a happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Mary. Thank you.
I thank you. Congratulations.